Hi everyone and welcome back. In today's tutorial, we'll take a closer look at the Scene Manager inside the 2D Action Platformer kit. The Scene Manager is a very important component since it handles how stages are managed, completed and unlocked throughout your game. Let's jump right in. You can find a Scene Manager in every major scene of the project. For this example, let's start with the Stage Select scene. When you select the Scene Manager in the hierarchy, you'll see its options inside the inspector. The first part is the normal stages list. In the demo game, the Scene Manager is set up to handle 4 normal stages. Let's expand stage 1 to take a closer look. Here, we can enter the name of the scene that corresponds to stage 1. The completed checkbox shows whether the stage has already been finished in the current save. And then we have the on-stage completed Unity event. This event lets you define what should happen whenever this stage is completed. For example, in the demo we used this to activate the completed label on the stage button, like you can already see here in stage 3. Next, we have the final stages list. Final stages are unlocked when all normal stages are completed. There's a Unity event here as well, which triggers when that condition is met. In this case, it unlocks the first final stage. When completing final stage 1, its on-stage completed event does 2 things. It activates the completed label, and it also unlocks final stage 2 by setting its button active in the stage select screen. Now let's open up a stage itself and check the Scene Manager inside. Here you'll find the same list for normal stages and final stages. These are always up to date and automatically know whether a stage has been completed or not. For example, we are now in stage 3. Since stage 3 was already completed, the Scene Manager has this marked as complete, even from inside the stage itself. This is powerful because it means you can create different behaviors depending on whether a stage has been cleared before. For example, on a second playthrough you could spawn tougher enemies or add new challenges. Further down you'll see the On Level Over Unity event. This defines what happens when the player completes the stage. In this demo it's set up to trigger the player's despawn animation, load the stage select scene, save the game, and destroy the game manager since the stage select scene already has its own game manager. If you're new to Unity events, they're basically a way to trigger actions in response to specific conditions, without needing to write custom code. To configure one, simply click the +add button, drag in a game object with a script attached, and then choose a method from the drop-down menu. Every game object already comes with a game object component and a transform component, even if you haven't added anything else. That means right out of the box you can use Unity events to do simple things like set a game object active or inactive, move or rotate it, or enable and disable components, without writing a single line of code. This makes Unity events a very powerful tool for connecting gameplay logic directly in the inspector. The On All Normal Stages Completed and On All Final Stages Completed events also work inside stages. That means you can trigger special events at runtime depending on player progress. The On Level Over event itself needs to be triggered by something else. In this stage, for example, we have a boss enemy, the mech. If we expand the boss object in the hierarchy and select the actor component, we'll find its On Actor Died Unity event. This event fires immediately when the boss is defeated. And here we call the level over method from the Scene Manager. That in turn triggers everything we configured inside On Level Over. And that's a complete overview of the Scene Manager in the 2D Action Platformer kit. It manages stage progression, unlocks and stage completion events, all while giving you a lot of flexibility through Unity events. I hope this video helped you understand how to set it up and how you can extend it for your own projects. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next tutorial.